Hey everybody, it's Steve with Three Fat Truckers. We're down here at the Match Show 2024 in Louisville, Kentucky. Sitting here as always with me is Dave and Bill. How we doing, gentlemen?
Fantastic. It's been a long day, but it's been exciting.
Long
Oh,
days.
it's been a long,
Long days
wonderful
are the
day.
best days,
Met
buddy.
some great people today, but that's how we do it. We come down here, share the love, and get the love. I gotta love what we're doing down here.
We're rolling through the interviews today, and we're sitting here with Jason Griggs with Leighconcepts. Looks like we handle the day cab airbed.
Yes,
How we
sir.
doing?
Doing good, doing good. Appreciate the support.
So, how'd we come about the day cab airbed?
I grew up in a truck driving family. I had a uncle Lindale that drives truck. My dad Humphrey is back there recording me. He's been driving all my life, 50 years, I think,
Yeah.
and I've been driving the last 15. So, being a new driver, I've driven day cabs a lot of runs back and forth to Houston and stuff. And I got a little taste of what he used to complain about, not being able to lay down. So,
Yeah, that ain't real comfortable.
yeah.
Head down on the steering wheel.
Leaning up against the door all night, stuff
We
like
literally
that.
still drive truck. We
Yeah.
are truck drivers.
Okay.
We live this life. We know exactly. Got a sleeper now.
Yeah.
Put my fat ass back there and take a
Yeah.
break when I need to take a break. So
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So I still drive, but I just drive day cabs. So,
Yeah.
I don't get a chance to lay down much. So I looked online trying to find something, and there wasn't anything, but guy has a hammock. And, I'm 6 foot 230, so I'm a little. I don't want to climb into a hammock, so I can imagine a lot of other people
right.
don't. So I looked
Yeah, I
online.
know how you feel. I'm 232.
I would have picked you at 250, but
Yeah.
I was close.
I think you're missing the first digits wrong.
I'm 6'2".
Oh, okay.
Yes, slims out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't find anything, so I just created something that I felt would be beneficial to truck drivers. So it's a airbed that literally inflates in between the seat
Yeah.
and allows the drivers to lay down and take a nap and get a rest. Get a little more comfortable.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. Nothing replaces a sleeper, but it most definitely
No.
bridges that gap between the seats. So you
Okay,
can
now I
lay down
do.
and rest.
I got one fat man problem here.
Huh?
Okay.
What's the weight limit?
No, I ain't got enough air in my lungs to blow up no damn bed.
Well, it comes with a pump.
Okay.
It
That's
ships
my
with a
first
pump.
question.
It ships with
You
a
having a
pump.
heart attack
Yeah.
first.
What happened to me? I don't know. He's blowing up his doll, and he got side of the road. And
Yeah, it ships with a pump. It's $49.99 plus shipping,
okay,
but it ships anywhere with a pump.
okay.
So, now it's a hand pump, so you're gonna have to do a little work.
Okay, well, that ain't bad. Yeah,
But you can always
as long
get
as I
a.
ain't got to get down there.
Oh no, it ships
My
with a
ex-wife
pump.
take me to the beach and would wear me out blowing up toys for the kids.
Yeah, it comes, and you can use it for those as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
It's a multi-use pump, and you can air it up. And it's 12 by 12, and it's about 18 inches, and it's based on a Freightliner Cascadia, I think.
Okay,
And Freightliner is pretty much the standard anyway, so it fits in
Yeah.
pretty much any.
you ain't putting it in a 79 Peterbilt being 6'3" because you're gonna
No.
have to open the window.
Yeah, it fits the standard typical day cab.
Yeah.
Because that's all I drive, and I haven't had an issue with
Yeah.
it, whether it's a Volvo or a Peterbilt. And I usually drive Freightliners, but it fits even. And a lot of people ask, does it fit in the manual? It does. Now, you might have to turn it on the side while you're driving.
Yeah.
Or let a little of the air out so the shifter doesn't touch it. But a lot of drivers are automatic drivers now. So especially if it's automatic, you have all the four.
All
So.
out of curiosity, everything looks good when I get it in the box,
Mhm.
and then I blow it all up, and I want to put it back in a traveling case with me, like I slip seat structures. I can't never get that thing back in the original box because I'm just not that good.
Well, it's not going to be as flat as you would get it.
But is
first
there?
time.
But it is enough. I can get it back into that box
Uh,
or into
it fits
a
in
bag.
the backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, it deflates and folds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it inflates and
Even
folds
better
up.
yet.
Yeah, it's not big at all. Yeah.
Trust me, I've lived that most of my life. I'll open it and try putting it back in. It ain't going back in. It ain't
Yeah,
never going back in.
you don't even need a big backpack. It'd be like a little girl's backpack. You
Right,
see.
right,
It'll
right.
fit in something small.
That would work. Yeah.
Little girls.
Yeah,
Hey, if I'm slipping seats, that'd be a little
Pink
skinnier
Hello
too.
Kitty. Huh?
yeah. Even in a small backpack, it fits small, and
Yeah.
the pump's about that big.
How
So
long have you had this out?
I had the idea since 2017, but I've been selling it mostly the last probably 2-3 years.
2-3 years.
Yeah, I did the Houston Truck Show last year, which was my
Yep.
first one in June. and this is my second truck show. So
Well,
right
this
now I'm
is the
trying.
biggest in the country right here.
Yeah, that's why I came.
Yeah.
We drove all the way from
Invited
Fort Worth,
down to
Texas.
Houston
We
one
want to try and get to
this year.
Houston here maybe, but well, yeah.
Don't know. I think Iowa 80. We're going to work on doing that one this year.
Yeah.
When is that?
When was it? July 12th. July 12th. Biggest
At
truck stop
at
in
the
the world.
world's largest truck stop,
I might have to do that.
Walcott, Iowa.
I'm flying to that one. I'm flying.
Right into
That
Chicago.
doesn't
And
fly.
Yeah.
I'm not driving to Iowa.
Oh, it
Uh,
take 2 days.
Fort Worth, Texas, which is 30 miles from Dallas. So it's the
So you know
13
Soul Man's then.
barbecue.
Oh yeah. Is there? I gotta
He's talking
say.
to fat guy.
Okay, hold on. You are about, out of all the people we've talked probably, I bet you 15 people's been from Texas that we've talked to today.
Yeah, we have had a
A
Texas
lot of
crowd.
people from Texas here.
Yeah.
And we always get into the barbecue. You know, we're Soul Man's. You know, what's the other one? Was it Longhorn? Texas Beth. Usually in the truck stop. Down in Tyler.
I hadn't tried that one.
Or Bodacious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Snow City? That lady, I can't remember the name of her.
The lady
she
that
only
has
does it on Saturday.
No
She has
barbecue.
Snow's
They
barbecue.
come from 5 hours away.
Yeah, and
We'll
they
see
get in
line.
line at like 1 in the morning.
Where they
and
based
She
out of?
sells out.
Huh?
Where they based out of?
Texas.
She's somewhere between
Remember what town it is?
San Antonio and where'd the government go in and burn all that stuff down?
Waco.
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 Yeah. It's called Snow something.
Have you heard of that?
Snow barbecue, but it's in the
Snow-
town of
It is-
Snow, Texas.
No.
I ring a bell to you. I've seen it on YouTube a bunch. She cooks all day long. She only cooks 1 day a week now, and they line up at 5 in the morning. And she sells.
Lexington, Texas.
Lexington.
Lex-
Right
Have you
there.
heard it?
Just Snow's Barbecue. Just a little.
It's just
have
a
not
little.
tried
That's it.
I'm about to
They
go down
start
there and try
out
it.
lining up there in the middle of the night just to go in there and buy it by the pound.
I had not tried it.
Yeah.
It's on the list now.
It's on the We like it when it's on the list.
It's on the list now.
No barbecue.
It's
So
on the list now. I'm about to try that.
How much? How
It
much
is
does
just-
your
There's Dallas. There's Houston. Right there. So
So
that
looks-
still is a long ways.
That looks like it's off of like Texas 6 maybe.
Yeah, there ain't no signal in here to get.
Yeah, that might be off Texas 6
show
somewhere.
anything. Yeah.
I hadn't heard of it, but
you'll find it. It's easy to remember.
it looked like it's off Texas 6, which you take off of going 35
Yeah.
down to Houston. So I might have to break off. But usually I go to Houston off 45.
Yeah, well, I go
But-
down.
I always hit
I always-
35W.
I
And
take
Yeah.
45 to 20,
Yeah, no.
20 to
Yeah.
78, 78, 30, and I'll be doing that Monday. Matter of fact.
I
Okay.
used to go down to Corsicana.
You all 48? You
No,
got
I'm-
48?
Oh, yeah,
Sort of.
we do, but we don't. I mean, we're kind of a dedicated company. We haul dedicated product for certain companies. We're into the copper wire scrap business.
Oh, flatbed.
No, I'm running a van.
Vans, yeah.
We're hauling
Oh.
copper coils, 6 copper coils in a
we
van.
do train mats on flatbed.
Train mats,
Dump
yeah.
trailers roll off.
And I used to pull a low boy like excavators and all that stuff.
heavy haul.
And you're based out of Fort Wayne?
Yeah.
Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
We run wherever. It don't matter. He delivered a load of mats up there. He said, that's just up there in Michigan. He didn't tell me it was up there in the upper peninsula of
UP,
Michigan.
Upper
All the
Peninsula.
way up by Canada on the Wisconsin side. It's like, man, that's 2 days to get up there, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know
Michigan,
much about
an hour from our town.
You
You
say
know.
the Iowa's in when? Iowa Trucking Show?
Walcott,
Walcott, Iowa.
right off of 80.
And that's in
It's
a
just,
TA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a
July
museum
12th.
and stuff.
They call
there.
it the Iowa 80 truck stop.
It's just west of the Quad Cities in Illinois.
Yeah, and they call it the Walcott Trucking Jamboree is the actual name. Walcott Jamboree is.
I'm
the
going to have to
actual
look
name.
into that one.
And it's a big one.
I'm surprised I missed it. But this is the largest truck show.
Yeah.
Largest truck.
And that'll be the largest truck
That's a
stop.
truck. Yeah, it's
Truck
a
stop.
pride and shine. They got their own museum there.
Mm.
They got
Trucking
they have
museum.
their own. They have semis inside in the chrome shop.
Mm.
It's,
On a spin table going. and-
oh, it's just the place is just.
yeah, it's got a
stupidly
big chrome shop.
How
It
big?
has-
How's it big as it compared to this? Like for a size scale.
Okay, picture a truck stop sitting on this property.
Mm.
900 trucks in the park.
You don't have as much
Yeah,
indoor.
it'll fit
It's
900,
not- yeah,
Yeah.
900 trucks in the parking lot.
Yeah.
that's a big parking.
Think about that. Most trucks are 150.
Most truck stops, a big one's 150. most of them are
Mostly
70.
outdoor, right?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
outdoor. They do have some stuff indoor, and I
Yep.
know they do some of it up in the museum. And it's a petro, so it's still got the
They have the garage and the truck wall.
Yeah.
They got everything.
They got everything. They got dentists. They got.
You know,
I mean, it's old school. You go in there.
it's got a
It's got
full.
everything.
It's got
shoe
little
repair, shaving, dentist,
small
barber
restaurants
shops.
inside of it, like Taco
Yeah.
Bell and stuff. But then you have the
They're
big
actually restaurants.
sit-down trucker buffet
Yeah,
restaurant.
it's a pretty neat place.
And
Yeah,
It's
I'm
right on Highway 80.
yeah,
Yeah.
EMS.
Well, I never really drove that much. I drove more local,
Yeah.
Texas, Oklahoma, stuff like that. My dad drove 48 for a little while.
north of you guys.
For a little while. Just a little north.
A little north.
Just a
Chill.
little.
Hey, since I'm driving all over Texas, Texas
love
used to
going to
seem
Texas.
far to me, but it's a day and a half. Ain't far.
I love going to Texas. I like running 75, 85 mile an hour, and nobody, but even on 2 lanes.
Yeah.
And down there,
roads, though,
they
man.
get over. If you're
Texas
coming up
is
on
pretty-
them,
You think,
the
like,
shoulder,
I
they get
can't
over.
believe they made this 75.
Some of them roads get a
When it
little
used to-
chippy.
No,
Like,
you remember.
At about 80, it's
It's
They used to have a
curved.
sign, a white sign and a black sign. One was for daytime,
Yeah,
one was for
yeah,
nighttime.
yeah.
And I'm like, then all of a sudden, boom, that was gone.
Yeah.
You guys can go 80 now.
Yeah.
How
Then
did you go from this to that?
I went on the toll road coming down to Corpus,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and then the 85 on the toll road, and I'm like, I mean, I can run it,
Yeah.
that's not a problem, but the road, just stuff going by too fast.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there going, this just don't feel right,
I don't
Look
know. When
back or back down.
I
a
come
little.
out of El Paso at 125,000 pounds with a dozer on, and I was running 85, 90, just cruise on, letting it roll.
Well,
And we're always going to drive about 10 miles faster than whatever the sign is posted. So,
But when you get pulled over in Texas, they gonna take everything out of your vehicle and look at it on the side of the road. I seen them frisking down grandma and grandpa, 90-year-old, had their car stripped out, and they standing there. I'm like, do they got drugs or what?
they could be.
I think they was making butt.
They do take it to you down there.
Oh yeah, they do.
That's why I don't.
Not as bad as Georgia.
35 is bad because you're 70, 75, 40, 30,
Yeah, the
70,
speed
75,
traps
and
are
you
coming
got to
to all
watch
little
it
towns.
because they'll
Yeah.
get
Way the
you
speed
in-
limit, bam, 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 it goes down quick.
yeah, they try to catch you slipping. So you
Oh,
most
yeah,
definitely have
they
to.
do. They do.
You don't
And
want
I-
to do
and I-
on
and I
cruise
get-
control in small
I
towns.
get a kick out of the car's constable.
Yeah.
Wild West.
Yeah, that's Wild West.
Well, we
that's
got
better
them here in
sheriff.
Kentucky, dude.
Well, we don't have them in Indiana.
I know. I said they got them here.
Yeah, we overdo law enforcement. You got the city cops, the sheriffs,
Yeah.
constables, the
Yep.
highway patrol.
Highway patrol.
So
Yeah,
we got a lot of law enforcement in Texas.
So do
Well-
you do? You say you do a day cab? Do you do a lot of local delivery, multiple stops, or what? Or is it just line haul, or what?
It's air freight. So
Air
it's,
freight?
It's called Texas Air
Airport to
Delivery.
airport.
Yeah, it's out of the airport. So do a lot of air freight for companies.
that's
like
cool.
that. Local,
Yeah.
mostly local.
We had that up in our area, and what was it called?
Burlington.
Burlington
Oregon,
area.
Yep. They
And-
built the new runways, put in real thick runways, and it lasted 2 years, and they moved to Toledo.
Yeah.
That one very.
Well, what didn't make sense is they'd have to call you. Hey, I was Kitty Hawk was
Yep.
another place. Hey, can you take this to Miami for us right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
With the airplane.
Well, yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, why don't you fly it down there? And it would be 3 skids or 1 big crate. It weighed 5,000 pounds. Throw it in the trailer. Whoa! Right there.
Air
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Burlington's going to go ahead and put it on truck.
I don't know.
I guess that would be the
Yeah.
best type of freight to haul, though. I mean, if they willing to pay you
It was
good
always
money
ready.
to haul something empty.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was
can't
always
complain
ready.
about LTL.
There wasn't waiting for it.
Well, how long what's your goal in this? What do you got here? Is it something just as a sidekick? You're gonna think about stepping up bigger? What you do? What's
I would
your
love to
plan?
take it nationwide. It's a lot of all the FedEx and UPS drivers. So
Yeah.
I most definitely like the My Pillow guy. I look at him.
Okay.
To be
He's doing well.
he's doing very well. Because a lot of people ask me for different colors, different trucks, and do you make this for different vehicles? And it was nice to be able to grow like that. So I kind of look at him as like an inspiration.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
He
cool.
took a small pillow and look at him.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. When you think of pillow, you think of him.
Little
So
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I worked back in the day where I drove a day cab every day loading scrap, and I would wait. They would send me trucks, and I'd load them with my crane and stuff. And there'd be days I'd see one truck.
yeah,
I went to Lowe's and I bought me a 5.4 or a
Yeah.
2x6. covered it with some padding and stapled.
I just carried a pillow around there.
And then laid it down because you just couldn't. The only problem with that, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Your hip would hurt, your knee would hurt. You know, you just could not get really comfortable.
And being a driver,
But it was
you know,
still better than sitting there going.
yeah. I mean, even if it's just for an hour or two, to be able to lay down and just
All the difference for me.
Makes all
Hey,
the
we got a
difference.
guy in here last year that had the thing you hang on the light. You back up to
The
the
dock.
dock, you hanging on the light.
He's here.
He's here.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the guy that made it, but he's got people working for him now.
Yeah, you hang it on the light,
Yeah.
and then you go in, get in the truck, rest, take a nap, whatever. Don't have to worry about that light. As soon as the light changes, it texts you and tells you the light.
oh, I never heard of that.
That is-
What's it called?
Oh,
it's
Called
looking-
dock light.
Dock light, yeah, it's called dock
It's
light.
a sensor looking for a green light.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
As it gets one, it sends a Bluetooth signal to your phone.
That way you can sleep.
you take, you know,
Back in, you go
because how many
back
times
in.
you sit there and
Yeah,
close your eyes
yeah.
and open and look, close your eyes,
That
open
works.
and look, you know.
It assumes that the dudes inside ain't going to just leave that on red, go home.
exactly.
That has happened to me.
Yeah.
I go in 3 hours,
Bill,
go out,
Bill, let it go.
And that thing
Let
goes
it
to
go.
sleep, that
I
it
go to sleep,
tracks
I
the
get back
amount
out
of
3
time
hours later.
it took for the light to
still
turn
blinking
red,
Yeah.
and it tells you the amount of time
Oh man, they went
for it to
home,
turn
man.
green, and it sends you a text message or alarm. Hey, you're done, and then it saves the data.
Yeah.
The next time you come back here, you can see. You didn't. How long was I here last time? And look, it'll tell you how long you were there.
And if you're fighting for DO or for
Detention time or
Yeah.
anything.
here it is.
Yeah, you can prove to them that you
Yeah.
wasted your
Right there,
time. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
what you guys did, you know.
Exactly. And
So it really makes a difference.
you get some of the best inventions, just like you coming here promoting yourself, your product. The best products come from drivers coming up with a
we
solution.
live with it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of a corporation out here, you know,
Necessity,
hey,
the mother of
yeah.
invention, all that.
Yeah.
we met a gentleman last year that had a product that he made in the basement of his house, and it was so simple. I don't know why people didn't think of it 20 years ago. I'm sure I don't know if you have to slide your trailer axle a lot
Yeah.
for weight to get it right, and you go back there and you get out. Okay, I want that hole. Move, get out. Oh shit, I missed it. It's too far. This.
An
He
inch
made
is a
thing,
mile back
it was
there.
a piece of steel that thick, and shaped like this, with a pin that had a magnet. You put it in the hole ahead. It hits it, stops it, perfect every time.
Hmm.
Amazing.
And you go back.
But-
He says you go back here and pull it off, put it back in the truck. Or if you forget, the magnet's strong enough,
Yeah.
it'll stay there.
You won't lose it.
You won't lose it.
But something that simple, who didn't think of that?
20 years ago,
And he was here. He was afraid to death to be on the camera, and
he was a little nervous.
he sold them on Amazon and stuff. He couldn't keep up with the orders
So
that he was getting. I mean, yeah, everybody wanted.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's just an
Yeah.
amazing, simple product that, truck driver thought of. Just like yours.
Yeah.
And it could, boom, blow up on you.
That's what I'm hoping for.
So
You know,
I wish you the best, buddy.
I appreciate the
Well, I'm
support.
hoping-
I
I'm
appreciate the
hoping you-
chance.
give us a little love. We're trying to do the same thing with this.
I most
We're
definitely
literally
will.
truck
Like
drivers
and
out there with a
subscribe.
expensive
Oh,
hobby.
yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Plug your website, your socials.
Yeah,
your-
throw 'em
Yeah.
all in there.
Yeah.
All right,
What?
so the company name that makes the product is
Live stream
Leighconcepts.
twice.
My website is the www.thedaycapairbid.net. You can find me on
.net.
Facebook. I also have an Instagram page, and all of them are under Leighconcepts. Leighconcepts. Leighconcepts, and the product is the Day Cab Airbid.
Sounds great.
Day
Sounds
Cab
great.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for stopping by today.
You're an honor.
I hope
I
you do
love
great,
it.
buddy.
Hope to see you at the Highway 80. I might slide up that way. All right, thanks. Appreciate it.